Hey, welcome back to Budget Freedom Books. My name is Jessica, and this is my husband, Christo. And we want to do another video to help you guys with your personal finances and budgeting, and just encourage you to be couples that work together and save money and achieve financial freedom.
That's right, guys. Save money and get financially free.
Yeah.
That is the goal in life, not stress about money. That's what everybody's trying to do, and that's what we are teaching here. How to not stress about money. Well, we can't give you money, but we can teach you how.
Not yet. Soon we will get to the giving point. That is part of the program. Once you are financially free and you have your 3 to 6 month goals, then you give. And we will get to the point where we can give. We're working on it, guys.
I still give to, old people here and there when I see them, I give money wherever I can. But I'm saying, we're here to help you how to save and get to a stage that you can also give and be financially free.
Yeah. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you get notifications of when new videos come out. And please also share these videos with other people that you might think would need some help with their budgeting, because maybe they won't hear it from you, but maybe they'll hear it from someone else. You never know. And also don't forget to go to our website and check out my budgeting planner that I have up there. It's got a ton of stuff in it. It's all set up so that you can start budgeting immediately and have everything in one place and start being successful. So check it out. There's a bunch of other free stuff on there as well. And if you have any comments or questions, just let us know in the comment section, or follow us on Instagram. Or Facebook. I'm on there every day also commenting. So we would love to hear from you and get you involved in the community. So today we want to talk about no spend days. Do you know what no spend days are? He doesn't know all the terminology so well, so I like to test him, live on camera in front of everybody.
No spend days. You don't spend money like crazy, I assume.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
So basically, no spend days are days that you're planning not to spend money on. And the reason it's so good to have no spend days is because it's a day that you're not spending money.
Right.
We live in a consumer world where we are trained to go out and spend money every day. You're going to work, you need to go get a Starbucks, you need to go have lunch outside, maybe you feel a little bit down, you should go get yourself a treat, then you walk in somewhere else and you think, let me pick up that shirt, or, I don't even know what else people buy because we don't spend.
Actually it's not only that. Nowadays it's not like 50 years ago. You have everything that you can buy nowadays. You can buy the new phones, PlayStations, games, this, that, TV. I mean, there's so much you can buy. You can spend your money in a second.
That's the thing. Yes, it's not only physical, it's also on the internet, unfortunately.
Yes.
There's you can spend a lot of money on the internet without thinking about it. So you really you need to plan out the days that you're planning on spending your money, and not just spend on impulse and without thinking, because that is how 90% of disposable income just gets eaten up. And before you know it, you don't have any money left. And then you think, well, where did, if you sat down and did your budget, you'd probably see that you have a good $200 to $300 a month on average that could be saved or put to better use. But because it's, not thousands, people just spend it and they don't put it to good use. And then they don't even realize that, $300 just walked out the door on Amazon, really, or wherever it is that you might be spending your money. So it's really, really important to make sure that you set these no spend days and get yourself in the habit of not spending money on those days, because that not only helps you financially, but it really helps you mentally. It helps you with your mindset. It helps you to really get self-discipline and pay attention to your spending habits, pay attention to your thought process. Why do you feel a need to spend money? Why are you spending money? Why are you making those decisions to buy those certain products or certain things? And it will really get you, just like a double think. It's like having a little angel on your shoulder saying, do you really want to buy that? Do you really think you need to do that? And the more you practice, the stronger that little angel will get on your shoulder, and the better you will get in making decisions about your money. It's not about never spending money. It's about spending money consciously, and saying, yes, I've thought about it and I really do want to buy that product, or I really do want to spend my money there.
Yeah, and I guess it's also like when you spend the money that you've saved for, and then you buy something and you feel good about it. It's not like
yeah, but we're not talking about spending money that we've saved now. We're talking about spending money that we haven't saved. That's the whole thing.
Oh, we haven't.
It's going throughout the month, just spending your money, and then by the end of the month, you have no money saved. That's the whole point.
Right. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry,
my little angel gets confused sometimes, but that's why he's here, to learn as well.
Yes.
Because I've been telling him these things in his ears for many years.
But I haven't.
And you see how well it's stuck.
I haven't spent. Yeah, I don't spend anyway.
He does.
No,
but it's all right. He's getting better.
Come on.
Okay, so let's go through our points again. So why are no spend days helpful? Number one, it helps you control your spending.
Okay.
So if you sit down this week and you go, okay, this week I'm going to go grocery shopping on Friday. I'm going to go here. I'm going to buy all these groceries. You have your meal plan. You know how much you're going to spend. You know that you're going to go out that day and you're going to spend money.
That I know.
And you go with a budget. Okay. Now, we work from home, so it's a lot easier for us not to spend money outside.
Right.
Okay. But if you're going to be going outside, like if you go to work on a normal 9-to-5 job 5 days a week, make your decisions on when you're going to spend your money. So if you really want to get that coffee or whatever it is, that treat, decide, are you going to do it on Mondays and Wednesdays, or are you going to do it just on Mondays? If you're going to do it more days, budget it and put it into your budget and know exactly how much you're spending on those luxury coffees, because they can really add up and eat into your budget. Mm-hmm. If you're going to be eating lunch out, also plan that. If you're going to be spending money every day on a lunch out, it's easily $10 to $15 at lunch every meal.
Right.
So that really adds up. You pack your lunch, plan if you're going to do that. As far as shopping on the internet goes, I don't think you can really plan a day that you're going to shop on the internet. But what we do, and correct me if I'm wrong, whenever we want to buy something, first of all, whoever is interested in the product or thing that we're buying, we always communicate to the other person.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? This is what I found. This is how much it costs. And then we'll give our feedback to each other.
Right.
Whether we think it's a good value or not.
Yes.
We talk about whether we really need it or not. Mm-hmm. And so we normally take a good 48 to 72 hours
to decide
mm-hmm. If we're going to buy a product or not. Sometimes he takes a lot longer.
I take
which
like
is
weeks
good, which
or
is,
even a month to find the perfect thing, and on special maybe. You gotta be wise with your money. Come on, don't just throw them away.
Yeah, sometimes it's infuriating to me when I need something really fast, but it's a good thing. So that helps a lot with deciding whether you really need a product or not. It's so easy to go onto any marketplace. I don't want to, just single one out, but it's so easy to go online and go to any marketplace and just add a whole bunch of stuff to your basket and check it out. And, they've done studies when you don't pay cash for something, you don't have that emotional pain, that feeling, that connection to the purchase. So when you check out online or swipe your card, there's no emotional connection to that purchase. And that's why it's so dangerous, and it's so many people are getting in debt because you don't feel anything. When you go to the shop, and just think back, the last time you actually paid cash for something in the shop, when you see $100 in your wallet and you take out $20 and you see there's only $80 left, you feel that. You're like, oh, okay, that's all I have left. If you have $100 and you're going to take out 80 to buy something, you're really going to feel that. You're going to go, whoa, I'm only left with $20. And you're really going to make an emotional connection to that, and you're going to think about it more. Where unfortunately online or with a credit card, when you buy stuff, you just don't have that. It's like, oh, well, I'll see it on my credit card, or it's going off the bank statement or whatever. There's just nothing to remind you about it. So plan what you're going to buy. Think about what you're going to buy. Put a time limit on yourself. If you can't do a long time, just do 24 hours.
Yeah, think about it. Yes, because what you're saying is it's a good point. And, there's you get so much specials and things like they pop out, like 50% off, 30% off.
It's always a limited time offer. It's
always 24 hours. And you think, what, I need this, I have to buy it right now. And you're just going ahead and you buy it. And what I've actually learned, I was checking at this product for like a week. Every day they're putting only 24 hours left, 70% off. It's selling for $25, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna check tomorrow. Tomorrow, the same day, again, 24 hours, only 70%. You know, again, for a week, they're actually promoting the same product with, you know, the same
which is really bad. I mean, at least put a week.
Percentage down, whatever. What I'm saying is, don't rush. Like you say, it's very important. If you want to buy something, I mean, just talk to your partner, or if you don't have a partner,
just
if
give
you're
yourself
alone,
some time to
think about it. What am I going to use it for? How long? What is
really
the purpose? Yes, because you sometimes
also it's really good. And sorry to interrupt you, but it's really good to think about the quality. Are you buying something that is good quality that's going to last, or are you just buying something cheap that will probably break really quickly? And
that's very good.
You're just going to waste your money. You know, I think it was you that told me.
No, I've told my wife, and always, I am not rich to buy rubbish.
Yeah,
that is the truth. And that's why, you know, when we
it's
actually
to buy cheap, they don't know rubbish. Rubbish is trash, guys.
Okay,
you don't know the
don't buy cheap
translation.
stuff. Yes, I'm not rich to buy cheap things, and that's why when we met, you know, I would have few things, but I would make sure that if I go buy a pair of sneakers, they will cost, you know,
$200.
$200. I will get really good ones, because in my experience, when I was young, my mother used to buy me the cheapest shoes, and they used to break, you know, in a month. And so yes, is it good quality? How long am I going to use it?
Well, it depends on the product. What do you need it for as well, you know?
Yes.
But I mean, to give you guys an example, last Black Friday, we bought a cheap vacuum. And it broke.
Yeah.
And it was so and I was so angry, because I was like, you know, if I had just put an extra $100 on top, I could have gotten the good quality one, and I wouldn't have to buy another one. So now I've ended up spending more money than if I had just bought the more expensive one at the time. And I'm usually not like that as well. I'm usually like buying the most expensive stuff. So I'm trying to...
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I'm trying to like level myself out and go like a little bit cheaper. And that's why I tried that. But again, it just proved me right. Rather buy a little bit more upscale and then get something that's worth it. Because otherwise, at the end of the day, that's why he says you're not rich to buy cheap. Because you got to be rich if you're going to buy cheap stuff, because it's going to constantly break and you have to constantly replace it. And it's going to cost you more in the long term. So if you have to save a little bit longer to get something better quality, it's actually going to save you a lot more money in the long term than if you just buy something cheaper right now. Now, sometimes you can't avoid it. Sometimes you need that cheap thing right now. If you're doing something, I can't think of an example right now, but at least just make the informed decision and plan and think.
Yes.
Okay, so going back to our no spend days. The no spend days, so it helps you think out what days you're going to spend on, and it develops a strong mindset and a strong discipline for you personally towards your finances. It makes you think about your finances. It makes you think about your purchasing decisions. And it just makes you stronger as a person.
Yes, it disciplines you big time.
So
with the money.
That's really, really good power. And that obviously you can use in all areas of your life. So I would really, really encourage you to start getting on some no spend days. The last thing that I wanted to say that the no spend days really help with, which we kind of already talked about, but it's less impulse buying. If you're not going out and spending money, if you get out of the habit of having cash on you all the time, or just going into a shop and using your card every day, you're going to have less impulse buys, because you're going to be in shops less, you're going to be in purchasing mode less, and you're not going to say, oh yeah, I'll just go ahead and grab that, and I'll just grab that, and I'll grab whatever. I mean, it's crazy how many shops you can go into, plan to spend $20 and walk out spending $50. You know, we have shops like that here. One is called Jumbo. We go with the kids, like Walmart or Target. You guys know what I'm talking about. You can't get out of there without $50. So I have a rule. We don't go more than once every 2 months, because it's just not okay.
Every time we go for one thing, and then boom.
One thing for $5 and we end up with $50 every single time. It's just a disaster.
I don't get it.
The kids are, oh mom, I need this, and mom, can we have that? And then I'm like, oh, we can get this for the kitchen. It's a disaster, absolute disaster. But that's why we plan it now, and we know. I know when I'm gonna go, I budget $50 for it automatically. You know, and if we spend less, great. But I just know there's always something there that you have to have. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We really hope that this encourages you guys to have more no spend days, and to get stronger with your mindset and your emotions and your self-discipline, and to really think about your purchases and not just go out and buy them on impulse or without a thought behind it. So please like, subscribe, share the video with somebody you think it might help, and we'll see you next time. Hit the bell notification.
Bye.
Bye.